Now the shot put finals are today, and let's check in with Dwight Stones for a report on that.
All right, Tom, well, as loose as Tyson Gay just was in that 100, let me tell you, there's a lot of tightness down here on the infield. Legitimately, 5 throwers going for 3 spots on the Olympic team. This man is money. Twice the silver medalist, world champion in 2005, number 2 throw in the world last year. This is Adam Nelson in his first round throw, but even he has a little hitch in his giddy-up on this first throw technically. He gets out to 68, 2 1/4 for the early lead. And this is Reese Hoffa. He fouled on his first round throw, and you remember, you have to have the best 8 throws of the first 3 in order to get all 6. So he needed a mark after that foul. And Hoffa a little slower in the ring than I expect to see him. But now he has a safe mark, 68, 7 1/4, and the early lead. Then Christian Cantwell, the behemoth, 6'6", 335. A new son just a couple months ago, Jack Daniel Cantwell, and he has been angry this outdoor season. And Cantwell just steps over on that one, and it wasn't that short. He may need that one for a second better effort. So the big 3, as we call them, all in the hunt after 2 rounds.
Shot put continues on the field. Let's go down to Dwight.
All right, Tom, plenty of tension down here on the infield, and it's hot, which is really hard on these big guys. This is world champion Reese Hoffa, the current leader, but he's been very dissatisfied with his throws so far. But in the 3rd round, he extends his lead to 69 feet 4 inches, but you can tell by his body language, not happy with the way he's throwing. Adam Nelson, who had a huge foul in the 2nd round, currently stands 3rd. And he's just out of sync. He just doesn't have his lower body and upper body timed up, and that's a foul for Nelson in the 3rd round. Then big Christian Cantwell in a tie with Nelson for 3rd. This his 3rd round throw as well. He really has a tough time staying in that 7-foot circle, but he breaks the tie. He's in 3rd, pushing Nelson into 4th, and now in the 4th round, here comes the 2-time silver medalist, 2005 world champion. This is live, 4th round, Adam Nelson. I'm telling you, he's money. I can feel it. It's time for a big throw from the little guy.
Oh, yes!
A bit of a line drive for Nelson. He stays in the ring, and he has struggled with fouls in the past. You might remember in Athens, he had only 1 fair throw out of his 6 when he won that silver medal. He was beaten on a 2nd further throw. He didn't have one. .2089, that is 68, 6.5. So he moves into 2nd place with that throw, as Christian Cantwell now, who's been pushed into 4th place, has to respond. This is a man that through the last 2 Olympic trials had 12 throws, 10 fouls. It's a victory that he's even in this final. He's had such nerve problems in the past, and he throws that one out of the sector. That is a foul. He will have 2 remaining to try and get on this team. This is his 3rd time trying. Nelson stalking 4th round, 68, 6.5, well under what they want to throw. A lot of tension down here, Tom.
All right, Dwight. These trials produce such drama because 4th is the absolute worst spot to be in, not making the Olympic team. Let's go back to Dwight.
All right, Tom, Adam Nelson in 3rd, but in a precarious 3rd place, having lots of technical problems, everything going out to the left. He's out of the sector for the 2nd time, 4 fouls out of the 6 throws, reminiscent of his performance in Athens. But he does finish 3rd. Christian Cantwell, who had trouble the last 2 trials, really not in it, even though he was the #1 thrower in the world in 2004, saves his best for last. And Cantwell on the team with a 2nd place finisher, but it was all Reese Hoffa, the #1 thrower in the world the last 2 years, the reigning world champion, 71, 11 3/4 on his 5th round throw, and he saved the best for last, even in this heat. Hoffa, 72, 6 1/4 to win the trials by a 2.5-foot margin over the other big 2, and Hoffa books his ticket to Beijing 2nd time, but this time he goes as the favorite.
All right, Dwight, so Reese Hoffa with the victory in the shot put. A strong U.S. team on its way to Beijing.
Welcome back to Eugene, where we have the final results of the men's shot put. It's Reese Hoffa winning, Christian Cantwell and Adam Nelson. We call them the big three, and there's a reason why we do. They're very big guys. Reese, it looked a little bit tight early in the competition. You were struggling, a foul on the first throw, and then you inched it up. Boy, the last 2 rounds, you really nailed it.
I did. I just wanted to hit a good throw. Hayward Field's known for 70-foot throws, and I think today was my day to throw 70.
Christian, this is your 3rd shot at this brass ring. You finally make the team a big relief, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't at my best today, so, that's good to know that I can step it up and perform when everything isn't going right. And that's, like you said, that's just a nice relief to know you can pull, the reserves out at the end.
Nelly, this is your 3rd team, 2 silver medals. You struggled today, 4 fouls, reminiscent of Athens. What was going through your mind?
I was just trying to get things back on track. I had some big fouls. I just wasn't really technically very sound in the ring, and these guys kept the pressure on the whole time. So it doesn't get any easier the more you do this. There's still a lot of pressure.
I'm talking sweep in Beijing, Tom.
All right, that's possible, Dwight. A very, very strong U.S. team on its way to China.